So congratulations for being the episode 6 winner of the Purpose Driven Life.
Thank you
Congratulations.
very much.
Can I meet you?
My name is Chioma Ezenweke, and I'm a 300 level student of the University of Ilorin studying statistics.
Beautiful. So please, can you share your salvation experience with me? How did you become born again?
Um, I don't think I really have a special kind of experience, like because being a PK, that's a pastor's kid, I've been um, I've been a Christian, raised from a Christian home, so I've been serving God right from a child, and all I can say is that it's been going from one level of glory to another because there's never been a reason to like regret being born and being raised in the house of God. So I don't think I have that kind of special experience that some people do experience because I've always been in God's house. So yeah.
Wow, I'm happy to hear that. It's a privilege to be born into a Christian family. And I pray that you keep the fire burning in Jesus' name. So the book, The Purpose Driven Life, is a series of it has a series of about 42 chapters that outlines how we can discover our purpose in life. And we've read this book for about 40 days. Now, in a nutshell, what has this book taught you?
Honestly, there was a lot to learn. There was a lot I learned from the book. And first of all, is the fact that our purpose, we can only find our purpose in God. And then anything else that you think it's purpose might be mistaken because it's only in God that you find purpose. He's the one, just like when you get a new product and you don't know how to use it, you have to get the manufacturer's manual to go through it and get to know how it's being used. That's how he created us, and for us to know what our existence is, why we are existing, we have to get to him. We have to get the manual. What's the manufacturer's manual? It's the Bible. Everything that we need in living, everything we need to live in this life is in there, and by following it. And I think one other thing I learned, was is the fact that I should live each day as though it's my last. That is really powerful in the sense that why being scared of death when you know that it will surely happen? So why should you be scared? Instead, prepare for it. We should prepare for eternity. Live each day as though it's the last. Be kind to people, show love, forgive, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that reminds me of what Pastor Requiring said about that. He said that itself is not the termination of life, it's just a
Yeah.
transition from one place to the other. So,
So,
like
yeah.
you rightly said, a good Christian should not be afraid of what is going to happen if he or she leaves this earth. Thank you for so much for that. You know, one of the highlights of the book says that gossiping is bad. Yeah, a caption says that anyone that gossips to you will surely gossip about you.
Mm.
And these are some of the things that I discovered in this book. And could you just please tell us, like, there were 5 purposes that were outlined in the book. Sorry, 5 mini chapters. Let me use the word that we examined on how to discover a purpose. Can you remember some of them and explain and just give us an highlight on how we can, as youth, discover our purpose on earth?
We're created to worship.
Yes.
I think we're created for worship. We're created to serve. We're created for ministry or mission. Ministry, there's ministry and there's for mission.
Mhm.
And lastly, we're
That's
created
yeah.
for.
Those are the missions. We are
I
created to
can't
become like Christ. Yes.
become
We are
like
created to
Christ.
become like Christ. Thank you. We are formed for God's family. Thank you. So for you to have responded this way, it actually shows that you got a lot from the book. So now what is your advice for youths that are out there that are trying to discover the reason why they were born? What advice would you give them as we start another episode of reading?
First of all, I think I don't regret. Honestly, I'm really grateful for to be part of this. And I think it's the most read for everyone, be it old, young, whatever age range. I think it's the most read. I don't think there's any other way. It's only in God that we can discover purpose. You might think that you've discovered purpose already because maybe you're doing one thing or the other, and you feel like, oh, this is all I'm on earth to do. That thing that you tag as purpose might really not be what
Mm,
purpose is. So it's really essential that you find your purpose in God. That's the only thing. That's the primary reason why we are here. Every other thing that we are doing is just secondary,
mm,
right? So that's why I would suggest that anyone, irrespective of the age, should read this book because honestly, it's going to bless you. And just in case that you you are saying you're a Christian and you're not living like one, you should live like it because, like I used to say, we are the Bible that people read. Many people read, especially the unbelievers. So why would you call yourself Christ-like? Because that's what Christian is, and you're doing something else.
mm.
So and if you're not, I would advise that you give Jesus Christ your life because you will not regret it at all. It's something that I can bet on it that once you do it, you would enjoy the like you enjoy salvation for the rest of your life. You would never regret giving him your life. You would enjoy the process. Everything will just be so easy, so smooth.
Mm.
That's it.
Thank you so much, Sister Chioma. I'm just so happy with your responses. And I know that reading this book for 40 days, it could be very, very challenging and demanding, having to submit your review, having to meet up with the deadline, with the meetings. Honestly, you've done so well.
Thank you.
If wishes were us, if we had our way, the price value we're giving would have been more than that. But I know we'll get to that level where we'll be able to do more for the youth. So
Definitely.
I just want to say thank you for believing in the vision. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for being a graduate of episode 6, reading with a
So much for
distinction. God bless you. And I want to encourage you to spread the news to your friends and family. And I pray that, like Pastor Rick Warren said, a life without purpose is a disaster waiting to happen. It is
yeah.
important for us to know why we were born and find ourselves doing it. And I pray that may you live a purpose-driven life in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you so much for this, for this
Thank
interview. Do you have any other thing to say?
you.
All right. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.